Hey guys, I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without spending a dime. You guys, we already got people in the chat making me feel special. We got Cody Bowden in the chat. He says, open the video and get a Padawan face smiling back at me first thing in the thumbnail. It's a good day. DOG says, preload the like. Yeah, hit those likes. Get that thing preloaded. I love it. You guys don't even know if you're going to like the video or not. Cody Bowden says, yeah, we already know we're digging the video. Fantastic, you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Man, I did it. I did it. The thing that I tell you guys not to do. I did it. I chose a path in Conquest based on what I wanted up ahead instead of paying attention to what was right in front of me. And now I have to choose between these Imperial troopers, which there's no Gideon, but still I can't beat them. And these Geos. Now the Geos, this is one of the reasons why these teams are so hard. The first one is the Geos have summoned Separatist allies, have plus 25% speed, max health, max protection, and they deal extra damage, and all other Separatist allies gain half of these bonuses. So they get all that extra stuff, plus they're over-prepared. So that you get all this extra stuff. And these Geos are just wrecking my Geos. And then these guys, they have this endless ranks that when you kill an Imperial trooper, you don't really kill them. They come back to life with 30% health and protection. You have to do that 3 times before you even kill one of them. So we're going to try this. I've got a little bit of currency. My stamina should be back to full. To be fair, I have not tried this at full stamina. I've tried it at like 88% stamina, maybe 92% stamina, so pretty much full stamina, but I haven't tried it full. We're going to try it, and then maybe you guys can see if you can give me any ideas on how you think we can get through it. Because we are stuck. We are stuck. Well, let's find out. First of all, before we get any further, I'd just like to say the weather outside, you guys, is amazing. It is amazing. I don't know what it's doing where you guys are, but here where I am, it just got cool. It dropped probably 15, 20 degrees from what it normally has been. It's not as humid as it was. It feels so good, and I'm just happy. It feels so good outside. Went on a nice walk with the dogs. They had a good time. I had a good time. Excellent, good stuff. All right, we got a new raid. We got to join that. And look at that, rank 3. Hey. Oh, 20 stun guns and 16 stun cuffs and 40. Holy moly. And then 8 Han Solo shards. You guys, our guild is trying to get to the place where we can sim this raid. Because that's going to be way better for the whole guild to get everybody to get good rewards. But until we can sim it, I am still trying to get as many rewards as I can. I'm trying to get my Han Solo up to 7 stars so that I can contribute to our ability to simulate the raid. Because as far as I know, the guild has to have 35 or more 7-star Han Solos before it qualifies to simulate the raid. So we're trying to contribute to that. Our Han Solo can be 6 stars at this point. He can't quite be 7. But look at I'm loving those rewards. Cody Bowden says, what country are you in? I am in the U.S. I am in the southeastern part of the U.S., which is where it is normally, in the summer, it's normally in the 90s. And it's in the 70s right now. And oh my goodness. And I don't know. Forgive me. I don't know what that would be in Celsius. That is Fahrenheit. Maybe somebody can help me out if you're comfortable with the conversions. The only time I've ever been anywhere that has Celsius as the going temperature was I went to West Africa on a mission trip a long time ago, and it was hot. It was very, very hot there. But unfortunately, I can't remember exactly what the Celsius was. I think it was in the 40s. I don't know what 50 is like. 50 to 52 feels right, but it was well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And it was humid there. Oh my goodness. It was hot. It doesn't get that hot here, but it gets hot enough to be uncomfortable, and right now, it is very comfortable. Jessalyn Spell. guess what? I made it. Fulcrum! Man, Jesslyn, if you hadn't have made it to the stream, Fulcrum would not have gotten proper representation. She is very happy. Let's just see how happy she is. Let's see how happy Fulcrum is that her girl, Jesslyn, made it in to the chat, to the stream. We're looking for rebels. And then we're going down to our unactivated characters. We could still see the look on her face. Here she is. Look at her. You can see her. She's smiling. She's smiling. This was a scowl earlier today because she heard that her fangirl wasn't going to make it to the stream. She's happy now. She's happy now. She's spinning in happiness. Look at those happy lightsabers. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So let's try this Conquest, you guys. Let's try this Conquest, and let me break it down for you what my thought process is. The power! The power! I love it. All right, so we might have to try these Geos. I don't think we stand a chance against the Geos. The power of Fulcrum. Oh my goodness. All right, so with the Imperial Troopers, there are two main ways that the Imperial Troopers go without stopping. All right. Well, three main ways. Can we even click on these characters individually? I don't think so. So let's look at General Veers. We'll look at Piet, and we'll also look at Range Trooper. Okay. Let's do that before we go any further, because we have to understand what we're up against before we can have the chance to beat it. So let's go Imperial Troopers. There you are. General Veers. His leadership at the max level, and in Conquest, all their stats should be all their gear should be at the max level. I mean, their abilities, rather. Emperor allies gain 30% offense. They also gain 20 speed, so they go faster and they hit harder. But this is the key right here. They gain 10% turn meter whenever they gain a buff. So anytime any of the Imperial Troopers gain a buff, they immediately get 10% turn meter, okay? That's part of it. Here's another part of it. The unique ability for Veers. Whenever an enemy is defeated while Veers is active, Imperial Trooper allies gain offense up for 2 turns, which is a buff, right? It gives them turn meter. They gain 50% turn meter, which is 50% turn meter, and they recover 10% protection. So that is, those two pieces of the puzzle are the fuel for the turn meter for the troopers. Now, that is not all the troopers have going for them. Let's find Piet. Come on, where's Piet at? There he is. The Emperor's Trap. Okay. Whenever an Empire ally begins a turn or attacks out of turn, so either one of those things, either they begin their turn or they attack out of turn, all Empire allies gain a stack of the Emperor's Trap until the start of the next enemy's turn. And the Emperor's Trap is a green buff, so it counts toward the 10% turn meter buffs. Everybody gets it every time anybody takes a turn on the enemy team, or anytime they attack out of turn. So they're getting these Emperor's Traps like crazy. All right. It cannot be dispelled, prevented, or copied. And it gives the Imperial Troopers 6% offense and potency per stack. So they're stacking damage, you guys, and they're getting buffs like crazy. All right. And then the last piece of the puzzle, although there are more, the last piece of the puzzle, let me see here. I feel like this is this part of it? This guy being present gives the team a lot of attacks out of turn, which gives them more Emperor's Trap. So he has plus 70% tenacity while he's buffed. While he's active, Imperial Trooper allies have a 50% chance to call another buffed Imperial Trooper ally to assist when they use an ability during their turn. So this guy calls all kinds of assists, which gives more Emperor's Trap. So man, oh man, this team is just full of turn meter fuel. Once they get going, they just about don't stop. But the chat has been going while I've been explaining, so let's take a look at the chat. Oh, that's a good team. You're right, Jesslyn. Both of those teams are good. Could be better with Fulcrum. Oh my goodness. Cody voted, okay, we don't get that hot usually in Winnipeg, Canada. maybe 80 degrees Fahrenheit at the most. Oh, I gotta go live there. I like that. Though we do get cold. Minus 50, minus 55? Minus 55 Celsius, which would be minus 67. Wow, that's cold. Jesselyn says, I have 17 shards for the BTLB. Well done. You're making great progress on that ship. Only 3 days. Woohoo! All right, so let's get in here and give this a try. Now that we understand what is happening with this team, we can maybe more intelligently attack it. If we were to completely intelligently attack it, we would take a look at the other Imperial troopers that are in the team, see what their skills are, and understand how they contribute. But the thing is, since they have these 3 stacks of endless ranks, we have to kill 3 Imperial troopers or 1 Imperial trooper 3 times before we can actually start killing anybody. So what we really need to do is we need to find out who's the squishiest one so that we can figure out who to focus. Either that, or we need to put ability block on everybody so that we can have a chance to make them not use their abilities, which would mean they get less buffs. But even just their basics, they're still crazy. So I'm going to save the heal. Let's just hang on a second. Is this also turn meter? If this is also turn meter, we might use this. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Dispel the debuffs. We know that. Summon the brute. We know that. Hang on. Let me turn up the chat real quick. If he's already present, he gains critical damage up and offense up for 2 turns. Then everybody gains 15% turn meter and recovers health and protection. You know, I'm thinking, and thinking gets me drinking. No, I'm thinking that this might be the ticket. This is something I haven't tried yet. If we start with this ability, even though we don't need any healing and we already have our brute, the turn meter alone may help us. Let's just try it. Get some turn meter. All right, now Soldier goes next. This hasn't happened yet. Can we get an ability block on Piet? We did. This is going well already. See, look at all these assists. These are giving them all these stacks of Emperor's Trap. Look at this, guys. They're just going continuously. And now a couple of us are dazed. Man, alive. They've got 25 stacks, 26 stacks. You guys. Did you see that? Did you see what just happened? That was insanity. All right, Brian Thompson says, what's up, my friend? What's up, Brian? Good to see you, man. Brian's my buddy from work. I just said goodbye to him a few hours ago, and here he is in the stream. Yes, coworker support. DOG says, I'm thinking you don't even get a turn. Good luck. Yeah? All right, so that's pretty much how it went. We got like that 1 turn. All right, so let's try again. And let's see what can we do to have that go any better. What was the real problem? Was the real problem Veers? Was Veers the real problem? Both of these guys can give dazes. Death Trooper can daze, and Piet can daze, which makes the Geos not assist, and it also makes them not gain turn meter. Let's just start with the basic and see what happens. We dispel the buff. Okay, he did the AoE daze. 2 people got dazed. And here they go. Soldier still hasn't taken his turn. But see how they're all at 100% turn meter. I think we got ourselves into a real pickle here. I think that we might be stuck right here. We might be stuck right here. All right, Fulcrum's so good. The thing you need are super hard to get. Like you need three Mark III Carbantes to get to Gear 12. Man, if you really love Fulcrum, if you really have that dedication, Jesselyn, there's not going to be anything that's too hard. Cody Bonin says Fulcrum. Jesselyn says join the team of Fulcrum lovers. All right, so we can try that some more, but I don't really see any hope. Let's just see what happens against the Geos. I think we get pretty equally wrecked, but we have to get through. We can choose which these two teams we can get through here. Yeah, he goes first. We knew that was gonna happen. Uh-oh. Don't kill Soldier right out of the gate. Okay. If we do this, this should dispel the taunt without him counterattacking. We need to get an ability block here. This is already feeling better, you guys. This is already feeling better. We need to ability block Poggle because Poggle can cleanse the ability blocks off of his friends. I'm already liking this way better. I think this is going to be the ticket. We had 2 tries to get an ability block on Poggle. We did not get it, which means that he cleansed his friends, and now we're dead. But I still think we have a better chance there. We have a better chance with these guys, believe it or not, than we do with those troopers. Those troopers are crazy. Crazy. Let's try again against the Geos. If we had better RNG there, then we could have continued pursuing our plan of action. Oh boy. Jesselyn says, I got chills when I saw Fulcrum for the first time in Rebels. They're gonna start off by killing him again. Alright, we're gonna start off the same way. Bring him back, heal the team, and dispel the taunt. Now, we're gonna try to do this again. Ability block here, we got it. We got 2 shots for ability block here. We got it that time. So let's work on Spy while Spy is exposed. Got the ability block, that's good. Spy's about to go back under stealth. Alright, we lost him again. Doggone it. Alright, Cody Bowden. Oh no, DOG says a little bit of RNG and you got that fight. I'm thinking, DOG, I think this is our chance. Cody Bowden, if you could have a lightsaber, what color would you want? Also, have you seen Star Wars Visions yet? I have not seen Visions. I actually saw that for the first time that it was even a thing today. I don't even know what it is. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about it, but I haven't seen it yet. I do want to see it. And if I could have a lightsaber, I would actually want 2, a green and a blue. If you look at my logo for my channel, it's 2 cross lightsabers, a green one and a blue one. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if any Jedi anywhere have 2 different colors. I don't know if the color is like significant to something about them, which is why they have a lightsaber that color, but I would want a green and a blue. Doggone it, look at this. This is insane. Let's try again. Let's try again. Wow. Wow, guys. Alright, let's forfeit. Let's forfeit. Try again. We're gonna try with our remaining energy, and then after that, we'll just have to keep trying off stream, but I'm hoping we can get through this together, you guys. I'm hoping we can get through this together. DOG says Grievous. Are you saying that, what do you mean by Grievous? What do you mean by Grievous, DOG? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so same thing as before. I really think this is the play because it removes the taunt and he doesn't counterattack because the initial attacker used a non-attack ability. So he won't counter unless you use an attack ability. All right. We got 2 chances once again. That was chance number 1. Let's just see what happens if we silent strike. Like nothing happens, but at least we got the... Man, they do so much damage. Why are they doing so much damage? I don't understand, you guys. Daze him. See, the long and short of it is the data discs that I got this time are inferior to the data discs that I got last time. I have an ability that anytime anybody attacks out of turn, everybody gains offense, which you'd think would be really good for the Geos, but it's nothing compared to that weak point. I think it was called weak point. That weak point data disc was really good for the Geos. Grievous uses blue and green. Oh, yeah, of his victims. That's true. That's true. You're right. But I don't really want to vibe Grievous. I just want to have two lightsabers different colors, you know? I don't know. DOG says, Cody Bowden, I always pick orange in the games, but I have no idea if it is real or has significance. It's a good question. I don't have any idea either. Jesselyn would love double purples. All right, I think we could try 2 more times or 1 more time before our energy is gone. Do you guys have any advice? Because I feel like I'm just doing the same thing. Let's see. So we only have 35 currency. We only have 35 currency because we were silly and spent all our currency, but that might, ooh, speed booster. 16% speed. A speed booster may help us with either the troopers or the Geos. I think we should snag that. What is this critical damage booster? That won't really help us because we're dying. Protection med pack, max protection. So that's a med pack, and that's a booster. So we could use both of those. All right, you guys. So we're gonna buy these: the speed booster and the med pack. We're spending the Conquest currency and not crystals. Let's equip those. And the way it works with these is that you, confirm that you can't take them off. I don't think. No, you can't take them off, but they don't count if you lose. So these duration of 4 shouldn't count. It shouldn't go down if we lose. It should only go down if we win, which means that if we kind of sort of win, like we get a 1 star or something, and we think we could do better, we could quit and try it again for a better. DOG says, you would say the boost is too expensive for not a guaranteed win. Well, I went ahead and did it. I just feel like the amount of currency I can get by pushing forward is worth spending currency to make it now. All right, Cody Bowden is talking about Visions, Star Wars Visions. It's 9 episodes of different anime artists and styles creating 9 different short series. Some of the episodes are sick, some not so much. All episodes are less than 15 minutes. Interesting. Okay, that's something I definitely got to check out. Jesselyn is saying, yeah, but in the end it gets a little for the older audience. I think Jesselyn's talking about Rebels. So yeah, DOG saying Rebels was more juvenile for the first 3 seasons. I agree. I had a hard time getting into Rebels because of that, but then later on it felt like, oh, this is cool. This is good now. Cody says, I'm actually not too sure the significance of the yellow. I know all the others, though. Well, tell us what about the others, Cody. I would love to know. I would love to know. So we have 2 more chances. We did both of the boosters. We have 100% stamina. We've got 11. We've put every disc on that we've gotten so far. If we're gonna make it, it's gonna be in this situation right here. So the speed did not help us go first, and it did not help us go second. The protection did not keep him alive. So far, no, no benefit so far. All right. So will the speed make a difference? Why didn't that dispel? Why didn't that dispel? Did we get a bad dodge from Sunfac? Holy crap, that's not good. Well, that's, I think that's already an L right there. Which one of these guys is gonna go first? It looks like Poggle. Didn't get it. All right, we have a chance to get it here. Let's give Soldier the assist. Maybe he will get a crit and take another turn. Yeah, that's it right there. Doggone it. We got an unlucky dodge from Sunfac. It must have been what happened. Must have been what happened. All right. DOG saying yellow was Old Republic Warrior, I think. Jesselyn says Rebels. I guess that just to clarify what she was talking about earlier. Brian Thompson says going off KOTOR, blue was for a Guardian. Okay. Okay, so maybe the crystals The green was the consular and the yellow was a sentinel. Okay, let's just cancel out of this. Let's finish this out because I really want to see, does it consume one of our charges on our buffs or not? I want to do this test so that you guys can know, does it consume a charge on your buff or not? Cody Bone says blue is for the focus of lightsaber fighting and of course being tuned in with the light side. Green is only if you are extremely in tune with the force powers. Purple is a balance between light and dark. Interesting. Interesting. So Brian Thompson's talking about, going off of the KOTOR games, what the lightsaber colors meant, and Cody Bowden is talking about some other kind of source. We only got one more shot at this, guys. We're gonna try it, and then we're gonna have to move on because we're out of energy. And I didn't check. Doggone it, I didn't check. I'll check after this fight if we consumed a charge on our buffs or not. Do you have them both? We haven't even gotten a turn yet. What happened? We didn't even get a turn yet. What happened? We lost Soldier, didn't even get a chance. Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, we're not breaking through this wall today. We're not breaking through this wall today, man. This might be it. This might be as far as we make it in the Conquest. All right, so I'm going to quit out if I get a chance. Oh boy. Let's quit out and let's see. Did it consume one charge but not two? Because then we'll know if you quit, it doesn't consume the charge. But if you don't quit, it does. Let's see. Inventory, consumables. Yeah, 4 remaining. So it did not consume a charge in either case, either from quitting or from losing. But that's as far as we can go in Conquest, you guys. That's as far as we can go. We got more discussion of the crystals going on here. The crystal chooses you, and it's actually white or blue when it starts off. It only gives you the color once it has chosen you and sees what you are, like the sorting hat from from Harry Potter. Star Wars Theory has a good video on it. Okay, nice, nice. So Brian, I would have said what you said just because that's really as far as the lore goes. As far as I know, it's just what KOTOR, but that's not really. Cody Bowden seems like he knows a little more about the deeper lore. So that's cool. That is cool. All right, we gotta let's do some dailies. I need like a palate cleanser of. See, guys, I had, you know, the other option of that zone was gas. Gas was the only other, you know, the top part of that zone in Conquest was gas, geos, and troopers. Honestly, I think I would have had a better time with gas. But part of it was just unlucky, just getting an unlucky situation inside of Conquest, and part of it was us just making a bad decision. Alright, DOG says red is corruption. Jesslyn says deep lore wisdom. I guess Cody Bowden's gonna be our lore master. Lore master Cody. Alright, so we are farming the Hyena Bomber. Let's see what our progress is so far. Ooh, we could unlock it if we wanted, but we do not have the credits right now to do so. Our credits are going elsewhere. Cody Bowden says red, you have to bleed with hate and anger. There are no natural red crystals. That's kind of scary. So all the dark side force wielders that have red lightsabers have like corrupted the other crystals. All right, we are going to our squads. We're going into our current farms. Here we go. Hard battles. Find him. It is this one, right? Yes, we are farming the Vulture Droid here. Come on, baby. 1. We'll take it. We'll take it. And then next on the list is Droidica. Find him. Farm him. 4 shards for the ship. Awesome. No Droideka shards, but that's all right. The ship's going to take a lot longer than the character. 4 shards for the ship. That is a good pull. That's a good pull. We'll take that. Awesome. All right, this is for our Houndstooth. How many Houndstooth do we get today? 2 Houndstooth. We'll take that. We'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the year. And who else? Bosk. You know we're farming that Bosk. Gotta farm the Bosk to run the Houndstooth. 2 shards for Bosk, and that was with only 2 tries. I had already done 3 tries earlier today. Alright, so fantastic. That's our regular energy. The rest of this energy will go into gear. Let's move on to the next type of energy, which is Cantina. We are farming the Plo Koon ship, and we're getting a bonus spirit currently. Once we get spirit, 12 spirit shards, that's a good pull. 6 Plo Koon shards, that's a good pull. Once we get spirit to 330, we are going to move on to the next farm. All right, we have more info from Cody. Darth Vader has a comic where he bleeds his lightsaber crystal. He gets knocked unconscious and has a strange dream where he goes up against Palpatine and kills him in the dream. Ahsoka bled the red color out of her lightsabers, which is why hers are white. Really? Really? That's cool. Jesslyn says, so that is why Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum's lightsabers are white and she is not a true Jedi and left the Jedi Order. Sounds like it. For these mod battles, we are farming these dumbbells, and I will tell you why in a moment. I will tell you why we are farming the dumbbells. We do not yet have 1,000 of these, which is our goal, to get 1,000 of each of these so we can do some good slicing. The reason we're farming the dumbbells is for this reason right here. Our Geo team, I had no concept that they would have a chance to go for a Watt shard this GOTB. We're in the GOTB right now, and I said, you know, just for kicks and giggles, I think I'm going to look and see what is the power of my Geos. Now, I don't expect to win, but in order to even try it, you need to have the power of your Geos individually have to be 16,500 to even try. So Brood Alpha is good because of the Zeta. That gives them a lot of power. Spy's good. Sunfac's barely good. Sunfac is good. Poggle was not quite good. I put a couple pieces of gear on him, and he's now high enough to try. And Soldier, look at this, 16,447. I put 2 pieces of gear. He was only at like 16 flat. I put 2 pieces of gear on him. One of those pieces of gear was something that Spy needed to get to Relic, and I decided to put it on Soldier just because we promised our guild we were going to get Watt ready Geos, and even though I still don't think they're Watt ready at gear 11, I at least want to try. So we have like 2 more days to get an extra 53 power on him. And I've already gone into his mods, and even though they're not good mods, I leveled them all the way up to gold. And if we have farmed those dumbbells, then we can slice this one up too. Will this be enough? See, a health, just nothing good. Nothing good. Was that enough to get him to 16.5? No, 16,471. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna have to put another piece of gear on him. This piece right here, we're the closest here. So this is actually where our energy is going currently. But that's why we farmed those dumbbells, because we wanted to level up that mod so that we could get a little more power on him to see if it was enough. So hopefully we can get this piece of gear done before the Watt mission becomes available, and we can at least give it a try. Unfortunately, I don't think that it's going to correspond with the stream time. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. I might just record it and then like bring it into a video later, or maybe I'll just do a stream in the Discord. That might be what I try to do. I don't even know how to do that. I know how to do a stream on YouTube and not on the Discord. So I'll announce it in the Discord if I'm gonna do a live stream there in the Discord, and we can look and see how it goes. Okay. Cody Bowden is talking about Ahsoka Fulcrum. Jesslyn saying she was not a Jedi and drained the life out of the lightsaber, question mark. Cody Bowden says yes, she defeated an Inquisitor and took the crystals out and bled them. Jesslyn says, I love the 5th brother and the 7th sister fight against Fulcrum. DOG's asking if we're gonna do a watch stream, and I already said I don't. It's not gonna correspond with the stream time. DOG's asking if I can move a mod. Well, the thing is, they're already as high as they can be for him being gear 11. If I take him to 6E, he won't be able to use them anymore because he has to be gear 12. DOG's asking from Newt or something that you used to use. Yeah, I think we will do a Discord stream. Yeah, I can't. I mean, the mods, there's some of my best mods, but they're just not good mods. Like, this is 18 speed. That's good. I like that. I like that. And because it's got offense and crit chance, I'm definitely going to be taking this one up to 6E. Once I get Soldier to gear 12, that's going to be a no-brainer. This one here has 14 speed and a crit chance primary, which is good for what it is. But it's not a crit chance type mod. I want to put crit chance instead of a health set here. I like the speed set, and this one is only 10 speed. It's poo-poo, but I've got the offense primary, so that's why I'm keeping it there. It doesn't even have crit chance or offense or anything in the secondaries. This is a bad mod. I gotta do better. And this is also a bad mod, 11 speed, all the way to gold. I shouldn't have taken it to gold to try to find speed, but because it does have the crit chance, and that's what he needs is crit chance, I decided to keep it. Okay, so that's why we're farming those mods. A little break in the dailies there. Sorry, guys. And we got ships. We got to spend our ship energy. So I am desperately trying to get my geos together before the Watt attempt. And we will try to do something in the Discord for sure. For sure. Maybe I can have people who know how to do it tell me how to do it, and we can work it out. We can work it out. Alright, so we're farming basically the ships for our Galactic Republic fleet and also the ships for our Finalizer unlock. We have to unlock the Finalizer with 3 of the 4 Bounty Hunter ships along with some other things. So we're just trying to knock those ships out one at a time. 0 shards for that ship. Bad day on that ship. We're doing pretty well on Vader's ship. We're also buying it out of the fleet store, but 3 shards is great. But see, we already have it unlocked at 4 stars, and we have 131 out of 250. We need to have 250 to get it all the way to 7 from 4. So we're making progress on that, and we did unlock the ability to start farming Shaak Ti and B1, which we need both of these characters for gas. But we're holding off on for now because I don't want to do any more than 4 fleet farms. 4 fleet farms. Say that 10 times fast. I don't want to do any more than 4 fleet farms because I want to save some fleet energy to farm gear. And that's what I am doing with the rest of this energy. We are going for Spy. We've gotten all 3 on the left done, which unfortunately are the easiest ones to do. And we are going for this piece right here with the fleet energy. There we go. And we're able to do this because last stream we got through 5E, which we really needed to do so we could spend our fleet energy on getting him 6. That's great. That's great. Those are hard to come by. 6 of those in one shot. I'll take it. I will take it. Jesselyn says, in the Dizzy, I showed the true power of Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum in achievements. All right, well, we'll check it out after the stream. I can't pull up Discord right now because I don't have Discord on the computer, and I'm using my phone as my camera. So let's do some more dailies. We've got to do our challenges. I love the multi-sim. We spent our energy. We got it. Let's jump in here and do an arena fight because we have 3 to do and we don't have much time. We don't have much time. In fact, we don't have enough time. This is only a gear 12 crew. And like I say, I don't have time or else I would check the speed. We also have a grand arena today. We also have, I would like to do 2 roster reviews today. We also have a territory battle. So honestly, I don't think I'm gonna try to do everything. I just wanna make sure that we always have enough to, so that we don't have any lull. I don't like streams. I don't like watching or listening to streams that just don't really have any substance to them. They don't have any content. And so I also don't want to put out streams like that, you know? So as long as, wow, he didn't get dispelled. As long as Hux has advantage, we cannot gain turn meter. So I want to take the advantage away from Hux as much as possible. And I do want to kill Sith Trooper first when you're fighting the First Order. Sith Trooper is like Jedi Knight Anakin. He gets upset whenever you kill his friends. And he does stupid damage and he assists his team constantly. So you really want to take him out first. They're whittling us down very well. We need to get a heal in here with our Brood Alpha or we're going to be in trouble. Glad we survived that mass assist. So far, so good. All right, we got to take him out. We got to take him out now. It's worth giving up the taunt. We can make sure we take him out. Excellent. All right, let's go for Hux next. Let's not use the Dispel right now. We will get turn meter for Spy with this attack. And Spy's going to save his Silent Strike. All right, let's take the debuffs off of our buddy, the Brute. All right, now we want to, what I would like to do is try to Silent Strike Crew while the other Kylo is alive. Because then we can, here we go. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, we got him. That's it, that's game. Put it on auto. See, with Crew, when you attack him, he heals. And every time you give him any kind of status effect, he heals both health and protection. So it's really, okay, good. I was gonna say, maybe we're gonna have trouble with the other Kylo. So it's really best if you can use only big hits on Kylo with the Geos, like specifically Spy's big hit. Because all those little hits just end up making him really hard to kill. I can't kill him if he's relic. So far, I've not been able to. But an unrelicked one like that, looks like we can still Silent Strike him out of there. Jesselyn says, in general, I'll post the most ideal team with the almighty Lord. All right, well, I look forward to seeing it, Jesselyn. Maybe you can ask other people what they think is the most ideal team as well. And then you can learn from them, and they can learn from you. We can all learn from each other. All right, we spent our energy. We did one arena battle so far. We got to do this, get these. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm so sad about, ooh, you know what I forgot? I forgot I can collect this. Oh no, that's not even something to collect. All right, so if I go back and get one more, if I find a way to get one more of these tickets, I can get another chunk of this currency. Maybe we can do something. I don't know. I'm gonna worry about that later. But we do need to do this war. Now, when I have time, you guys, I'm trying to go in here and fight these battles with Jedi because we have our prestigious quest for Jedi for the rank of Jedi Knight, I think it is. Our prestigious quest requires us to win a certain amount of battles using 5 Jedi. And because we don't plan to work on our Jedi, here we go. We don't plan to work on our Jedi very early in our build. We want to try to, that's an arena that we can get wins. So we've gotten 13 wins so far in the Galactic War. And we're going to keep trying to do that so that we can get these, because by the time we get his ship to 7 stars, I would like to have this done, and we can go on to the next phase, whatever that is. All right. Jesselyn is describing the best team. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jesselyn is making a troll team. Captain Han for the revives. Want him to be speedy. Bodhi for the speed train. Jesselyn's joking with us. She's picking the characters that people use the least. Hey, if you can make a team out of characters people never use, that's saying something. Alright. So we only have the one daily left to do. We do need to buy the things from this store. We only have 15 minutes left. And then we got to get into this roster review. And then Grand Arena after that. So let's stay focused. Keep pushing forward. And enjoying everything along the way. We're going for Old Daka next in this store. Or currently, rather. I used up all this currency because I was desperately buying gear for Soldier. But look at this. This is what we need. This is what we need for Soldier. We're going to buy that. We're going to spend all our currency again. All right. Do we have any characters that we're trying to farm right now? No. Any cheap gear that we're trying to get to 50? No. Okay, so I'm going to save this currency for hopefully more of this. And then we can get Soldier up to the proper power. I don't think we're going to have an issue getting him to the proper power. The issue we will have will be winning the Watt fight. That will be our issue. Because our mods are garbage, you guys. Our mods are garbage. It's one thing to have an under-geared team with great mods. That's not what we have. We have an under-geared team with bad mods. Bad mods. Ooh, Rex's ship. Very rare. You'll want to buy this every time it shows up in this store. It's going to take us a while to get that up. Hey, Grievous. Let's snag a Grievous. Making good progress on Grievous. About as much progress as Vader's ship. I'll do this too. We need to get this bad boy up. He's coming up pretty quick. We'll probably do Plo after he's done. Trying to get the pilots for our Galactic Republic fleet so that it can stand on its own 2 feet instead of just being a backup fleet that we throw in Grand Arena so that we can say we have a second fleet. Alright. Pretending like we don't have this currency at all. And then this currency is going all into the Malevolence. Oh yeah. Give me some Shard Shop. I love it. I'm not going to buy any of this right now. This is probably for... This is not for Spy. So if it's not the one I'm currently going for, I'm not probably going to buy it. And then this, we only have 5 currency. Alright, so that's the stores. Let's go ahead and snag this one while we're here. We should be pretty close to the next arena fight, which we will do. No, let's get into this roster review. We're not going to get top 50, I don't think. 61. We'd have to win both of the next 2 fights, and we're not going to make it because of how much time we have left. We have 13 minutes. We'd have to start a fight immediately at 2 minutes, and then we'd have to win that fight and then win another fight in only 1 minute total. So we're not going to make it. So I'm just going to say I'm calling it good on the squad arena. Let's do this roster review. This is the roster for Josh Bingleton. Josh Bingleton, if you're in the chat, holler at your boy. Let's get in here and see what your roster looks like, my friend. I'm just going down the list in the Discord if you want a roster review. Oh, I must have typed it in wrong. 315973. I'm a bit dyslexic, so it's very common for me to type 2 numbers wrong, 2 numbers incorrectly. All right. Let me see if I can check the Discord. I do have my other device here. Maybe I wrote it down wrong in the first place. Roster review. Josh Bingleton. 315973 715. Unfortunately, it looks like, Josh, if you're watching, it looks like you put your number in wrong in the Discord, so I'm not able to do your roster review tonight, unfortunately. The chat is talking here. Let's see here. Diogo Cesar, man, nice to meet you. New to the stream, I see. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. The Playbook made a video about doing the Watt mission with low gear geos and not so great mods. I need to watch that. I have seen it like twice. It's a fantastic video. I'll watch it again right before I do the attempt so that I can get my mind refreshed, because he's got some very, very good advice, very critical things for who to attack and what abilities to use and not use and stuff like that. So thank you for that reminder. I will be watching that before the attempt. I appreciate that. Good advice, good advice. My gosh, you can make Bodhi a speedy boy. Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll go to the next one. The next one is Paralyze, one of our very own Free-to-Play Nation members. 396. I say Free-to-Play Nation members, but there's no membership program or anything. It's just, if you hang out in the Discord, if you hang out with us, if you watch the streams, you are part of Free-to-Play Nation. And so is Paralyze. Let's see in here. Let's make sure I didn't say it wrong. All right, Para, this looks good. Ooh, look at this. Relic 5, Jedi Knight Revan with all 3 Zetas. I think he's only got 3. I mean, 3's a lot. Yeah, he's got this Jedi Knight Revan. It's sick. It is sick. Let's look at these speeds. Let's just look at the speed together all around. Yeah, Diogo says, hello, first time on the stream, man. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. So glad to have you. 283 speed. He's got 115 extra speed on his Jedi Knight Revan. So this is a fast puppy. This is a fast puppy. He's got a speed arrow. He's got offensive stats on a speed arrow, which can be hard to do. Can be hard to find. Crit damage triangle, so he's going offensive and damage with his Jedi Knight Revan. Very cool. Extra speed there. Extra speed here. Protection. So it looks like he's probably focusing on speed primarily and not so much the primaries, because this is an offensive primary. This is a defensive primary. This is always a defensive primary. It's always either health or protection. And he's got some potency on him too, kind of all over the place. He's got some potency, which is not something that I was aware that Jedi Knight Revan had to have. Let's look at his abilities and see if we can find out. Because as far as I know... Alright, excellent. Excellent. As far as I know, this direct focus, it inflicts buff immunity on and marked on the target enemy. They can't be resisted. So these two debuffs right here can't be resisted, so they don't require potency. It also increases the enemy's cooldown by 1, which also can't be resisted, so that doesn't require potency. It reduces the turn meter by 50% and stuns them for 1 turn, so perhaps both of those things could be resisted. Perhaps that's why he's got the potency on his Revan. This attack can't be evaded, and then call all allies to deal to attack as well, dealing 50% less damage. Maybe he's got it on there for the stun and the turn meter reduction. I also know that, where is it? I think it's under his leadership. Lots and lots and lots of things. Lots and lots of things, more things. Okay, when a Jedi uses a basic ability on an enemy with bonus protection, reduce the target's enemy's max health by 10%. That is resistible. That is resistible. So specifically for this ability, this reduction of max health, it's a very unique circumstance. It's only when the enemy has bonus protection. Specifically for this circumstance, perhaps potency is a good decision. I don't know. This is kind of new to me to see potency on a Jedi Knight Revan. Maybe it's something we can all learn. Maybe Jedi Knight Revan needs some potency. The one thing that people say with Jedi Knight Revan is speed, speed, speed. If you can get him, gosh, 320 would be like a really, really fast Jedi Knight Revan. I mean, I'm sure the top end people have even faster Jedi Knight Revans, but the reason that you want Jedi Knight Revan to go super fast is because he goes even faster than his speed shows that he goes, and he can become impossible to go before, and then you can direct focus whoever you want, increase their cooldowns, possibly stun them and remove turn meter, really get control of the fight early. So you do want your Jedi Revan going fast, and this man knows it because he's got I'm betting some of his fastest mods right there. Some of his fastest mods. Very good. Very good Jedi Knight Revan. Awesome. And what a sick arena team. That's awesome. And he's got Vader in here, probably not because Vader goes well with this team, because it doesn't, but because it's probably one of his next best characters. He's like, might as well throw it in. Kind of a Titan team. You want to put some of your best characters. Look at this. I didn't even see staring me in the face. Rank 1 in fleets. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Wow, he is only 2 million galactic power, and he is rocking and rolling with some sweet stuff already. He's got a great balance between characters and ships. He's got a little more in characters than ships. You don't really want to see your ships to be as powerful as your characters. You want your characters to be a little more powerful. If you're thinking about it from a Grand Arena perspective. There's other perspectives where it might be better to have more ships than characters, but if you think about how many zones you have to fill with characters versus how many zones you fill with ships, this is a good balance here. Good balance. Okay. Fulcrum carried it home, Jesselyn. Oh my goodness. Keep on talking about that Fulcrum, Jesselyn. Never give it up. Never give it up. Look at this. This is a good amount of battles won. A good amount of battles won for Arena and Squad Arena. Let's see how he does in Championship. Look at this. He's a Kyber. He's gotten a Kyber. Very nice. Very nice. And let's see about that gear donated 251. Yeah, he's like us. Doesn't use the donation system very often. I mean, there are some people that are really generous, like Marshmallow. I'll bring him up almost every time. Some people are really super generous and they just donate all the time. But the way I look at it is, if I need it, somebody else probably needs it too. So I'm not going to request gear. And if there's something that I have, whenever it comes to donating, I try to say, do I have like more than 300 or something before I think about donating it? Because I want to make sure that I've got what I need. You've got what you need. We're all farming stuff. I just don't think it makes sense for people to say, because I need it, I'm just going to ask for it and use that as like one of my farming systems. I feel like that's inconsiderate to your guildmates. That's just my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents. All right, let's take a look at this inventory. Jesselyn says, that was so funny when a troll team carried all the way home. Oh my goodness, Jesselyn. Oh my goodness. Yep, look at this. Ooh, look at this, you guys. He's got a, wow. No wonder he's doing so well in Grand Arena. Look at this. He's got a sick Revan. He's got a sick Vader. Relic 5, Relic 5. Relic 5 boss. Fantastic. Relic 5 spy. This man knows what he's doing. Or woman. Or whatever they prefer to be called. This person knows what they're doing. Relic 5 Sunpack. They have a sick fleet. They have an awesome Geo team. They have an awesome Jedi Knight Revan. And even though he's got Gear 11 Jedi to go with Jedi Knight Revan, he's still sub 1000 in the arena. Which I don't know how old his arena shard is. But if you're, what he's doing is he's getting acceptable and good rewards in arena, but he's killing it in fleet. So he's getting tons of crystals from here. Wow, this account is something special. This is something special. This is looking good. And this is another thing, you guys, when you have a Grand Arena focused account, this is what you do. You relic like one character per team. And instead of relicking the whole team, you relic one character per team, because that means that every team you put on the board, the enemy has a difficult thing to deal with in that team. So this is a very good Grand Arena account. Look, he's got troopers right here. Has he got Darth Revan too, or is he just, I think he's got Basti for his Empire team. Man, I would not want to fight this guy in Grand Arena. Holy moly. Holy moly, look at this. Look at this. So if we look at any individual team, like Bounty Hunters, right? Put Bounty Hunters up. He's going to have one alpha on the team, and everybody else is going to be like Gear 11 or even less, because the whole team will still function with only one person being really strong. If you want to have a Grand Arena focused account, this is the way to do it. This is not what we're planning to do, because we're planning on having an account where we try to grow fast and we try to get as much income coming in at once. But to be honest, he looks like he's doing pretty well with this strategy. With the Grand Arena focused strategy, he's still getting plenty of income from fleets, and he's getting plenty of income from Grand Arena. And I don't really know how he's doing in the raids, but yeah, solid roster. Solid roster. Thank you so much, Paralyzed, for letting us check out your roster. This is just something I like to do. Let's see what the fastest characters are. Yeah, Jedi Knight Revan, definitely fastest. And Vader, the second fastest? Wow. Wow. Let's see how fast Vader is. 277. Holy crap, you guys. You see this Vader? He's 277. That's a really fast Vader. That's a really fast Vader. Holy moly. Wow. Wow. Speed and crit chance on this Vader. What is he? Yeah, crit damage. You guys, ooh, look at this 23 speed on this crit damage. So he's got his Vader modded even faster than his Jedi Knight Revan. Even though his Vader is slower, Look at how much speed he's got in the mods. 136 speed on the mods. On his Vader. Man, this guy. This guy. Alright, DOG says, Division 8 Kyber, sub 2 million, means that it was at least pre the GAC division change. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. What, about a couple months ago now? 3 months ago, something like that? The divisions changed in Grand Arena, and that was before the division change. Okay. My man had been in the stream for an hour. Jesslyn is asking, is this a hyperdrive? I'm not sure if this is a hyperdrive. Let's see if we can figure it out. It appears to be. It appears to be. So we have a bunch of these level 80s. So he went into hyperdrive right out of the gate. And he's been burning it down ever since. Killing it. Killing it. Wow. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. I love it. Well, let's just take a look one more time just to give him a shout out. I didn't take a look at what rank he got in Kyber. What rank he got in Kyber? 264. So in Division 8, during this season where he got this rank, he was ranked 264th in the world for his division. So of all the people in Division 8, he was 264th in the world. So this is a serious, serious guy. Serious account. Very nice. Very nice. Let's just look at these ships. A Max Houndstooth with a Relic 5 Bosk. Max Geo ships. You guys, this is the fleet we want. This is the fleet we want. And he's getting rank 1 with the Executrix. He doesn't even have the... with a 6-star Executrix. Wow. He doesn't even have the Malevolence yet. Once he gets the Malevolence, he's going to be untouchable. He's going to be untouchable. Except for other people with equivalent fleets. Nobody's going to be able to challenge his fleet. This is going to be sick. A full Hyena Bomber, a full Vulture Droid, a full Geo Soldier. This is it, you guys. This is the fleet. This is the fleet. We're working on it too. We're going to be like Paralyzed someday. Nice. Very nice roster. Very nice roster. And Paralyzed, if you are in the chat or if you watch this video later, let me know either in the comments now or in the comments below what your favorite team is to use and what do you like to use it for, because that's one of the things that I like to ask people when I do a roster reviews, because just because it's your highest geared team doesn't mean it's your favorite team. Your favorite team might be your troopers. I'm looking at my own account now. But your troopers were pretty nice and they can punch above their weight. Maybe it's the Geos, maybe it's your Revan team. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, next on the list is Grand Arena, you guys. Let's jump in here and do a fleet battle just because it's crossed over into our fleet hour. And we'll get one of the 5 battles out of the way. We're at rank 6, so we can go right to rank 2 to start with. You guys, I messed up my fleet climb yesterday. I had 30 minutes left, and then I just got distracted, and by the time I looked back at my phone again, it was like 15 minutes after I had missed my climb. So I got top 10, but I didn't get even top 5 yesterday. I got super bad crystal income yesterday. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit. Kind of breaks my heart a little bit. We are putting a lot of effort into our Tarkin's abilities. We're farming prestige pretty exclusively out of the Squad Arena store. We're not farming any characters out of there right now. We're farming prestige, and we're putting basically all that prestige into our Tarkin. So we're trying to get his abilities as maxed out as they can be for his we're trying to get him as maxed out as they can be for his star level, because when he's at 6 stars, you cannot take them up all the way to the max. You have to get him to 7 stars, level 85, to take him all the way to the max. So we're just going to keep on farming that prestige, trying to get our Executrix as strong as it can be, and you guys see that it's working. We didn't fall past rank 6 before. Oh boy. Well, there's that maxed out fleet, that maxed out finalizer fleet. We're going to give that a try a little bit later, but let's get into this Grand Arena. Let's go ahead and collect our dailies, get a little more energy. Very nice, very nice. All right, you guys, Grand Arena time. Now, when I was watching back over the last stream, I realized that what I want to do with Grand Arena is take it slower. I want to break it down like we're talking to brand new people who have never done Grand Arena before. So for those of you who are very experienced with Grand Arena, hopefully it doesn't annoy you to take it so slow. But what we want to do is we want to look at each team. We want to understand what the trick to this particular team is, understand what the dangers are, and then make sure the team we're bringing in has the chance to overcome that challenge. So first of all, we're looking at the Geo team. We use the Geo team all the time. Oh my. Wow. Okay. All right. So he doesn't even have his leader ability high enough to give us for them to have the extra 15,000 health and protection. So these guys are going to be as squishy as they look. They're going to be very squishy. Does he have the Queen's Will ability to where they assist? They all have Hive Mind, and they do assist. Okay, so we have a feat. We have a feat to do to try to get the loved title, and it is Forced to Live a Lie. Win the Grand Arena battle using Count Dooku, Padme, and Anakin. And if we do this, then we will get this title right here. Undersize that Geo team. Matthew H, I agree. That's a good opportunity for Undersize, for sure. For sure. So I want this title. The loved title. I also want this currency, this right here, to try to get closer to maybe, hopefully, getting Kyber this season. We'll find out. We'll find out. So let's look at what feats we can work on. We can work on undersizes. We can work on clearing territories. We can get this, I think, because I kept Dooku for offense this time. Instead of putting him on defense, I kept him for offense. We can try to get more progress winning on our first attempt. We didn't do well last Grand Arena at that. We won, though. We won that last Grand Arena. We'll have to take a look at that. I still need to get more squad battles. That's going badly. This, we need to defeat enemy units with Anakin. This could be an opportunity. This could be an opportunity for us. That Geo team, we could get some kills with Anakin, hopefully. So what I think we're going to do is use this team, the Forced to Live a Lie team, on the Geos and hopefully get some of the kills with Anakin. We're going to try it. We have 9 out of 24. We only have 2 more days left. So that's what? We got to get 15 kills in 2 Grand Arenas. We can't get it. We can't get it. Okay, so we're not gonna fight for this because we can't get it. Okay. So before we get into this one, I just want to show you the last one, what happened, because this is funny to me. We gotta win. Yes, we gotta win. But check out what happened. Our new team held. Our new team held. If you guys remember, we got this one with an undersize. This one we got with the 3 Geos. Down here, we tried our bounty hunters first, and we got our butts handed to us. We had to clean it up with Jedi. And this one right here, we only had our scrubs left over. We started with a Padme-led clone team, which got 0 kills. And then we brought in a Poggle-led Sunfac, Mace Windu, Plo Koon, and Han Solo. And we're able to clean that up, even with a nothing team. But then check this out, guys. Our twice the pride, double the fall team got a hold. We lost our tank, but everybody else held. They attacked it twice, and they lost both times. I love it. I love it. And our fleet, we knew our fleet was going to get a hold because they put their best fleet on defense, and we were able to beat it with some of the pieces of their best fleet were on defense. They obviously had a competent fleet because they took all the protection away from this guy and some of it from these guys. Okay, so that was the last one. That was a W. We'll take it. Let's get into this one. DOG says the Vader feat. Yeah, the Vader feat. I got Vader on defense. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm not going to be able to get the Vader feat because not only is my Vader garbage, but he's on defense, so it's impossible to get kills with him. My teams are such garbage, you guys. All right, so we're going to start with this team. The reason we're going to start with this team is, like I said before, you always want to clear the bottom front zone first so you can see who's in the back and make a smart decision about who to use up top. We know it ships in the back here, so it doesn't matter who is back here. We don't care. But we need to know who's back here, because if we use too strong of a team on either of these teams, and then we get to the back and there's a strong team back there, we won't be able to clear it. So, normally, with this team, I'm not even going to go into how to beat this team because it's so low gear, we're not even going to worry about. But what we do want to make sure we do is we want to make sure we do not underestimate this team. We don't want to bring in like one character. We don't want to bring in one character. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to our Galactic Republic. Okay. We're going to bring in the Padme lead because we need to bring Padme, Anakin, and Dooku. And I think I'm going to bring in Ahsoka, and then we're going to put Dooku in here. We should be able to get this undersized pretty easily. We don't want to go too undersized. We don't want to go just like just these three characters, even though they'd probably be enough, because we want to also try to get good banners if possible. This team is way under geared. Our Padme's only gear 7, you guys. Oh, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. But what we're going to do here is we're going to try to control the field, kill anybody who looks like they're about to take the turn, or maybe stun them with Dooku. So let's get into it. We're attempting to enter a battle with a squad that is not complete. We know it. We know it. Okay. Dooku goes first. We can kill these two with Anakin's AoE, so we won't worry about them. We're going to try to put some damage on the one who seems to have the most survivability. DOG says the heroic Sith raid just paid. Maybe get that Geo gear you needed. Maybe. Maybe. Jedi Knight Anakin, AoE, kill in one hit. That would be good. So, because we're trying to get Anakin kills, let's try to go non-attacks if we can. We're going to do this ability with Padme. Ahsoka's going to get a hit and almost certainly going to get a kill. Yep, but the rest of these can go to Anakin. Oh, not enough. Oh no. Okay, I should have made Ahsoka attack Brood Alpha. Can we stun him? We killed him. All right, good. So this is mostly good banners, and Anakin got a couple of kills, but he didn't get enough. Oh well. Yeah, DOG says Speedy Dooku. Well, it's only Speedy in comparison to Gear 6 and Gear 1 Geos. Only Speedy in comparison to them. Alright, so that should be the feat. Let's go check the feat out and make sure that we got it. Hopefully we didn't do it wrong. Where's that feat at? I want the loved feat. Yeah, there it is. Claim it. All right, let's go put it on. Let's go put it on before we do anything else. I want to be loved. I want to be loved. I am loved. We all are loved by Jesus, like I always say. Loved. Got it. Nice. Nice. Excellent. All right. Let's see if we got that gear like you said. We didn't get the gear we needed, but we got a lot of good stuff. We got a lot of good stuff. Fantastic. We'll take it. We will take it. Alright, let's get back into this Grand Arena. My best team right now to feed Fulcrum is Bastila lead with Mon, Bodhi, on Ezra. What do you mean Mon? Mon, Bodhi, is it Mon Mothma? You have Mon Mothma? Okay, we got the Phoenix Squad. Kind of the Phoenix Squad. All right, so what I'm thinking, Fulcrum Lover. All right, what I'm thinking is we have kind of a Phoenix squad here. We have a semi-competent team up here. We still have our Geos, and we still have our Bounty Hunters. We still have a couple Jedi. So I'm thinking the Bounty Hunters up here. Jesselyn says, Fulcrum Lover! And I'm thinking the Jedi down here, because there's really not a lot of damage. I don't think they're going to get through our bonus protection. So this seems like it's going to be the harder team. Let's see. Oh wait, no, we've got our Geos. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, we've got our Geos, of course. Okay, so we can use a couple Geos here. We'll just go ahead and be safe with them. We'll use our main 3. Isn't this Soldier? Yeah, that's Soldier. Let's switch them around. We'll put Soldier in and then Spy. So this should be full banners. It should be another undersize. Should be fine. Jesselyn is saying Mon Mothma. Now that I think about it, Mon Mothma lead would be better. It would be better for Fulcrum. But it wouldn't be better for Bastila or Ezra. I don't know why I did that. We don't have Poggle to give us the ability block. Let's go ahead and take out these scallywags. Get them out of here quick. And let's make sure they attack the tank, because that way we'll we shouldn't lose banners on these guys. Yeah, Jesselyn says this team is awful. This guy went hard offense. So I'm hoping that his fleet defense is weak as well, because this is looking like an easy W, you guys. 62 banners. Fantastic. All right. And now the Dooku team. Once again, I want to go through and explain what the traps are and what we're dealing with each of these teams so that you understand. But the reality is these teams are just kind of mismatched characters that he threw together. The biggest threat on this team probably would be Dooku, because Dooku has, well, let's take a look at Dooku. He has counterattack, so he'll have a good chance to steal banners from us. Count Dooku has a 100% counter chance, and whenever he attacks outside of his turn, he deals 15% more damage and gains turn meter. So we need to try to kill Dooku either with hits that can't be countered, like abilities that like we're under stealth or something, or we need to try to kill him in one shot. All right, so I'm kind of feeling a Jedi undersize here. I'm kind of feeling these three. I think that this would be enough. I think if we brought anybody else in, we would just lose banners. Like if we brought in like Sunfac, I think that he would make it even more likely that we would win, but we would lose banners. Poggle, the same thing, we would lose banners. So I think I'm just going to try this. I think that I think this is going to be enough. Matthew H says he's got bad mods on his Dooku. Well, let's go take a look before we do this, just so we know what we're dealing with. Because Dooku is the biggest threat. Yeah, level 1. Level 1 mods, some missing mods, a little bit of speed. So what we're going to do with this team, in order to kill Dooku without taking a counterattack, we're going to let Yoda attack Dooku with Bastila's assist. So Bastila is going to call Yoda to assist, and assists cannot be countered. Assist cannot be countered, and so that way we shouldn't take an assist. Maybe we can kill him with one shot, but even if we can't, the assist shouldn't be countered. And even if we take some hits, which we almost certainly will, we can, they shouldn't make it through our bonus protection. Let's go ahead and take out Clone Sergeant, and then we're going to attack Dooku with the Yoda assist. Excellent. Now Yoda's going to spread the buffs. We're going to put ability block and turn meter removal on them. We're just going to do a basic on Ahsoka. We dodged that one. Let's see if we can stun Tarkin so he doesn't get a turn. Excellent. Bonus turn for us. And this should finish it. No, it did not finish it. This should finish it. Old Ben with the kill. 62 banners. Fantastic. He put a really easy defense down. We'll take that. Now let's just see what he's got in the fleets. Let's see what he's got in the fleets, you guys. Jesselyn says, I have Wrecker from the BTL grind. Ooh, that's good. That's good. All right, so these do look like easy ships, which is good because we have our backup fleet to work with. We have our backup fleet. Let's see if we can get one more undersized for the road. We're just going to not fill this slot. We're going to fill the rest of the slots here. There we go. Hopefully this will be enough. It kind of depends on what he's got on the reinforcement, but I think we'll be fine. I think these are his backup ships. These are our backup ships. And we're in control, so we should be able to control the field okay. Alright. So with this team, Ahsoka is your damage dealer. You want to watch out for Ahsoka. Clone Sergeant is a tank. If Clone Sergeant is on the field at the beginning, then he's not really as much of a threat. He's a threat when you bring him in as a reinforcement, okay? And this is the healer. So we're going to start off with our big hit on their damage dealer. Take her out. That's great. Let's go ahead and start with the AoE with Anakin. And then we'll do his version of a big hit, even though he's a very weak ship. So we are going to get pretty poor banners with this, but we should get the win, and he shouldn't clear our fleet, because our fleet, we put our best fleet on defense. Alright, so when you're using Mace, you always want to open up with this ability, because it gives your tunes Valor. And Valor gives Mace 15% turn meter and reduces his ultimate ability by 1 every time one of your tunes takes a turn. This ability, if you look, it deals physical damage to the target enemy, but it also deals physical damage to anybody with target lock. So it to the target enemy and all target locked enemies. So we don't want to focus on the target locked enemy. We want to focus on the enemy that's not target locked. That way we attack them both. It's a little bit of damage, but we'll take it. Let's continue to work on their healer. See if we can get him out of there. Basic from Ahsoka. All right, we're gonna bring in Plo, because we may be able to. Let's see here. Will this gain turn meter? Yeah, we may be able to not lose anybody, which would be ideal. All right, we got to take this big boy out, and whoever he's about to call in as a reinforcement, he really wants to kill that ship. Let's do a big hit here. We could take the counterattack away and kill him. Let's do this again. Make sure we get the Valor on everybody. He dodged it. Let's put the... No, we don't want to put the taunt on anybody. Let's just let him attack who he wants. At this point, all of our ships are max health and protection, except for one. So we should get pretty good banners from this so far. I'm thinking we don't bring this tank in. Let's do our ultimate just so that we can try to keep our banners as good as possible. And this should finish it off. No? Maybe a basic with Mace to finish it off. All right. Mace is getting some kills tonight. 62 banners, undersized. Beautiful. Beautiful. Baby fleets attacking each other. You guys, that's got to be a W. I don't see how that's not a W. I think we got it. Sweet. That was a quick and easy Grand Arena. He put a really baby defense down. Which is wild, because if we're fighting him now, that means he won the first round. He won the first round with that strategy. So that's interesting. Alright, you guys. We're going for number 1 in fleet. We're fighting the biggest whale in our shard. We've beat him before. We have to get good RNG to beat him again. Alright, so the spy is hunted, which is actually perfect. Oh wait, no, is that soldier or spy? I'm not even sure. Diogi says Mace is disrespected. Yeah, you know what? 2 things that I'm learning from this experience. One is that the Phoenix are better than people give them credit for. And the other thing is, Mace is better than we give them credit for. So, I think we need to stop sleeping on that Mace. Let's save the assist. We want to try to get the, buff immunity on the Houndstooth before we go crazy on him. Jesslyn is asking, when is the stream ending? Oof. We're about to lose our sun fact. Here we go. The stream is ending in a little over half an hour, Jesslyn. A little over half an hour. Okay, we're gonna save the mass assist. No, you know what? We're not gonna save it. We're doing it while we have everybody here. Oh, big damage. Can we... I want to finish him off with a basic, but I don't think we can. Let's just do it. Just be safe. Better safe than sorry. Finish this bad boy off. Now we got to... Let's do it. Do the assist on ooh, we almost got him. There goes Sunfac. We got to dodge. That's good. Oh, no. Okay. It's not over yet, but it's also not looking good, you guys. Let's get some turn meter for our guys. Oh, just not enough. Just not enough. We're going to have to try this again in a little bit. Just not enough. All right. That's fine. No problem. We respect your relics. We respect your relics. We'll be back in a few minutes to try again. Okay. So... we were gonna do a second roster review right now. Well, then I'm sorry, my man. I gotta go check my Fulcrum Lover team. No, don't be sorry. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it, Jesslyn. I think instead of a second roster review, we're going to get into these territory battles. We only have 6.5 hours left. I've been saving it for the stream. We'll see you, Jesslyn. See you later. No worries. No worries. All right, so what my guild is trying to do, you guys, is they're trying to get as close as possible to 1 star in the top zone and the same in the bottom zone. Close as possible to 1 star without getting 1 star in either one. And then in the second phase, we're going to try to get 3 stars up here and then maybe even 2 stars or more down here, maybe even 3. The reason for that is because the first star costs 65 million points, but then the next star only costs like 20 million more, and the next one only costs like 30 million more after that. So it costs more to get to 1 star than it does to get from 1 star to 3. For whatever reason, in this zone, it costs way more to get to 1 star than it does to get from 1 to 3. So the best thing to do is to not quite get 1 star in the first zone, and then you're able to go back and get 3 stars in the next zone. So that's what we're trying to do. It's very important that we do not star. As it says here, do not star. The first thing we did is we went in here and deployed anybody that we could, which unfortunately was nobody. We had nobody to deploy. DOG says don't give away the secret. No, man, I want to help anybody. I want anybody to be helped by this as much as possible. So we went through and we did as many of these platoons as we could. We could do 0, but obviously you can see the guild is doing a lot. And now we essentially only have 1 team. We have the Geonosian team. We have to decide which one of these zones we're going to put our points in. Both of them are far enough away from the top. So we're not going to star by doing our mission. So we have to decide what mission to do. This one requires Separatist 6-star. It requires these 3. So we can try this one. This one has the chance to give 792,000 points. This one also has the chance to give 792,000 points. How about this? So these all look to be the same. They have the chance to give 792,000. I'm going to put my points up here because we're further from the star up here. We could either do this one or this one. Now, if we do this one, it requires Poggle lead. Requires Poggle lead, which, if we have a choice, which we do, we want to use Brood Alpha lead. But in this mission, it won't let us use the Brood Alpha lead. So we're going to do not that mission, but rather this mission. because we only have one team. If we had two teams, we try to do this mission with our geos and this mission with something else. We only have one team we can use, so we're going to use it in the mission that we can use the character we want as the leader. So there we go with the Brood Alpha. Let's make sure we have them in the order that we want them to be. We have it set here. So let's get into this battle. It says these units are required in another territory. This is a function to make sure that you don't use the wrong units in the wrong place. And like I said, in the future when we have multiple teams to use, we will be using the geos in the other mission, but right now, this is the only team we have. Only team we have. Alright, so let's talk about who's on the field here. Alright, let me make sure I'm still kind of sort of centered up. Centered up in the camera. There we go. Alright. So what we have here is we have some tanks, we have a healer, and we have a damage dealer. So Clone Lieutenant, if I'm not mistaken, he's like a support. So if you're ever wondering who you're dealing with, you can click on them, click on their abilities and see what they do. It's never a bad idea to understand exactly what each person does so that you can make sure you control the field the best you can. Let's see here. Alright, so this guy, his basic inflicts damage over time. His special gives the team defense up. DOG is saying, let's see here. I didn't think about that. I just failed both. Well, you probably didn't fail both. You probably just didn't get 4 out of 4, which we're probably not going to get either. We're going to try. Maybe I'll do Geonosian Brood Alpha lead next time. Where were you 18 hours ago? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Alright, so basically with this team, you've got this guy revives. He has a health equalize. And he also has revive a random ally. So you either want to take this guy out first, or you want to make sure you control him after you kill somebody else. This guy is the damage dealer, the sharpshooter. He does big damage. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to ability block the sharpshooter. We got him. And then we're going to we're basically just trying to go around and ability block everybody. But we're going to have the priorities in place so that the ones that we want to make sure get ability blocked stay ability blocked. Now this is the tank, and we can keep him from taunting. That would be ideal. But we have ways to dispel the taunt, so we're not really super worried about that. But might as well try if we can. There we go, we got the ability block. Okay, he taunts as well. I didn't read his abilities very clearly, but we can just dispel that taunt with Sunfac, no problem. Duran says, hey, still got here in time. How are you all doing? What's up, Duran? Welcome, man. Did you make it to the zoo? That's what we all want to know. That's like all we've been talking about the whole stream so far is, did Duran make it to the zoo, or was the weather enough to keep him and his friends away? Alright, so we were able to kill one with a counterattack, but that means we have to make sure we keep Medic ability blocked so that he cannot revive. Let's go ahead and try to kill Medic off. I'm not really putting a lot of focus on this character back here, Jedi Guardian, because her abilities are not that big a deal. Plus, she already used it, and she can only use basic for the next 3 turns. So if you look, we're really not using our specials very much. We're mostly just doing our basic to kind of get around the field and put a lot of ability blocks out there. Alright, we're going to just continue to use basic over here. As much as possible, you don't want to use the Brute's special. The Brute's special does big damage, and it is a way to get 2 chances to ability block instead of just 1. However, it leaves your team without a taunt at the end of his special. So instead of, see, at this point he's taunting every turn, he's taunting. But if you use this ability, I'll just show you guys so that you can see at the end of this mass assist here, he drops his taunt. And if the enemy was to take a turn right now and let's say go for a Poggle or Soldier or somebody that we just can't afford to lose, then his taunt would be gone. Then the enemy would be able to do that. All right. Duran says, oh, did I make it to the zoo? Haha, weather was amazing. DOG says, the new children's book. Did Duran make it to the zoo? I love it. I love it. All right, Duran says, I got all wet on my way to the train station. Once I got there, it stopped raining for the rest of the day. Nice. Nice. You made it to the zoo. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so in this battle, the number one thing you're worried about is AoE damage, area of effect damage, and Clone Sergeant is one of the worst for AoE damage. He does big AoE damage. So we want to make sure we get him ability blocked as soon as possible. Jedi Sentinel also does AoE damage, I think. Yeah, it deals damage to all enemies. So he's a secondary focus to get ability blocked. We're going to start with the exposes if possible. No ability block there. Basic. No ability block there. Maybe we get it this time. We got it that time. All right, good. So now we move on to the next priority, which is Jedi Sentinel, ability block. And then Arc Trooper is always a problem. I'm going to actually use Sunfac's special. I want to try to get some extra problematic debuffs on him. All right, so we have an ability block we need to land here. But this guy's going to go first, so let's go ahead and do this. If you notice, I'm not worried about ability blocking the healer, and I'm also not trying to ability block the tank, because once the tank taunts, all we have to do is attack him once, remove the taunt, and then everything's fine. So because Clone Sergeant is actually pretty close to going again, we want to try to ability block him, because we don't want him to use his AoE. At the very least, we want to take that offense up away from him, and preferably take his life away from him just like that. Let's see if we can take our trooper's life away. Yes. All right, so I'm just going to put this on auto basic. See, I didn't ability block the Sentinel, so we took an AoE. Just gonna put this on auto basic for a minute. This way we don't use our cooldowns, but we can pound our way through these characters. I'm gonna just, while we're at it, kicks and giggles, put an ability block on him. Keep working over here for a while, see if we can finish him off. Duran's asking how the stream is going. Well, man, we had an incredibly easy Grand Arena. The guy put like nothing on defense, so we were able to get huge undersizes, and we got the loved title, which I really wanted. So I'm very happy with that. I don't know what you guys think about how the rest of the stream is going, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun. We're trying to do our one territory battle attack now. We only have one team, so we only have one attempt. The territory battles can be very time consuming, you guys. You gotta remember, if you have multiple teams and you can attack every single battle, just try to spread it out a little bit. Don't try to sit down and do it all at once, because it takes a lot of time. All right, new field of people, new situation. We gotta see who's on the field. Here's our medic. We know he's a reviver. We want to keep him ability blocked so he cannot heal, cannot revive. This is our sergeant. He's an AoE attacker, dangerous. Here we have Rex. If you understand who Rex is and what Rex does in the normal game, you'll know that he has an annihilate ability. Let's see, does this actually annihilate? No, okay, so they made it to where he doesn't actually annihilate. In this game mode, he only deals damage equal to 25% of the target's max health. So that's good. He's not actually as scary as we normally think he is. But he does have this ability where he dispels all negative status effects and gives the clones tons of turn meter. So he's really good to keep ability blocked as well. Here's the tank. We won't worry about him. Here is the damage dealer. So we've got an AoE, a damage dealer, a reviver, and a problematic guy. So we're going to start with the AoE. Start with the AoE, try to get him ability block. First shot, very nice. And then we're just going to kind of look at turn meter. This guy's going to take his turn next. We're going to take a shot at ability blocking him. Didn't get it. Let's take another shot at ability blocking him. Got it that time. Let's see if we can get Rex ability blocked. No ability block there. So now he's taking his turn. He's on the docket for ability block again. See, this is a situation where we can look at our turn meter and we can say, Sunfac is about to take a turn. It would be better to use the Brute's special, because what the Brute does is he calls all other Geos to assist. Well, that already happens naturally because the Brute Alpha is unique. And so what that means is Poggle's going to attack because of Brute Alpha. Poggle's also going to attack because of this ability, so we get 2 chances to ability block. And as long as Sunfac goes before this Scallywag, we're going to be able to get the taunt back up. He may not go before this Scallywag, but this Scallywag is ability block, so we're not so worried about it. Let's take 2 shots. We got it the first time, so it wasn't necessary, but you see how he attacked twice? Soldier actually goes next. You also see the taunt is gone, but the taunt will come back as soon as he attacks with his basic. There it is, taunt's back, and we're back under control here. This guy is now ability blocked. This guy is now the one who we're going for. Medic isn't as important as long as everyone on their end is alive. You should only use ability block once someone is dead. Okay, Duran is saying don't worry about ability blocking the medic unless somebody is dead. And I would agree with that, except for the fact that he also has this health. They equalize health, and they also heal from 15% of their max protection. That also could be problematic. It's just according to how close you have somebody to death. So we got him ability block, that's good. Let's move on to Rex. So this may seem boring, you guys, basically just to go around and ability block them, but this is the way to be successful in the Dark Side GOTB, is to try to just keep the enemy's ability blocked and whittle them down slowly over time. And once you get everybody ability blocked that you want to get ability blocked, then you start focusing on trying to kill somebody. He's dead. Alright, so Rex is about to take a turn. There we go. See if we can finish off the medic. There we go. Let's see if we can finish off Rex. At this point, we don't want to... Wait, no, that wasn't the medic. That was the sharpshooter. Whoops. Whoops. Not paying attention here. Alright, DOG says, if you get that 16.5 prior to Watt, I think you've got it. Big brain overcomes brute force. Well, I appreciate that, man. But, I have the same brain that I had 6 months ago, and I lost the Watt mission with all Gear 12 Geos because of RNG. I mean, it happened. It happened. Alright, we are going to use this ability just to get an expose out there. As long as we keep him ability blocked, we should be fine. Phase 4 in the Watt mission, and in most of these other missions, Phase 4 is when it really gets ugly, because there's either 1 or 2 special characters. We're going to put this on auto basic for a minute, because this guy takes a minute to get through. Takes a minute to get through. He's tough. He's got a lot of defense. If you notice that the numbers we're putting on this guy are very small numbers. But it's actually good to save this guy for last, because you see we're actually healing a little bit every turn, and we're going to be more ready for the next phase when it comes. There we go. So we have a lot of turn meter. We've got a lot of health and protection. Our abilities are all reset. All right, let's see what Duran says. I think the medic only heals. He doesn't regenerate protection. He heals based on max protection, I think. So if you have everyone with 100% health, don't bother usually. Okay, makes sense. So that's basically him just wasting a turn, using the heal when nobody needs it, and therefore not doing any damage to your guys. Well, let's just see what it does. We can look at it right here. Equalize health, and then heal them for 15% of their max protection. So he doesn't actually do the protection, he gives them health based on their max protection. See, I misunderstood that. Thank you for clarifying, Duran. Thank you for clarifying. And then he stealths for 2 turns. Even maybe just because he stealths for 2 turns and then could become problematic is a reason to ability block him. But then again, we have 2 ways to take people out of stealth. One of them is Brute Alpha's AoE Dispel, and the other one is Spy's search out the haters, like Arnold says, where he scopes out the haters. He'll pull people out of stealth doing that. Okay, so let's look at who we're dealing with here. Duran says, did you see the game update? It seems Shock T on Territory Battle is harder than usual. I lost against her with my Bounty Hunter team because of that. I did not see that. I did not see that. Cody Bonus says, I didn't miss the whole stream. You good, man. You good. Alright, so let's see what Padawan Anakin does. Padawan Anakin looks like he is Jedi Knight Anakin plus. He inflicts damage over time debuffs and speed down on the target enemy for 2 turns. And this is... Wow, okay, so this just isn't Anakin. It's just somebody completely unique here. Huh. Interesting. So regardless, Anakin is problematic. This guy is still probably the most problematic. This guy also has an AoE, but it's not as damaging. So let's try to keep our most dangerous AoE under control first. Got him. And then this is our damage dealer here. You know what? I'm scared of Anakin. I don't want him to do his AoE if we can help it. I'm going to make him priority number 2 under the Clone Sergeant. Here we go. Duran. Ability block Annie ASAP. He is lethal to Geos. I'm glad you said that because I was just lollygagging around like Anakin didn't matter. And obviously that was the wrong thing to do. Alright, let's just see if we can get the ability block here. Got it. He does counterattack, which is kind of annoying. Let's just keep it even. Let's put ability block on everybody. That was resisted. Okay, so we have to make sure we stay on top of Anakin. So we're just going to let him alone. Let him do his thing. Keep Anakin ability blocked. Let's try to get that ability block again. Got it that time. Okay, so Anakin has moved to priority 1. Clone Sergeant is now priority 2. See, we're losing health. Even though we're keeping him ability blocked, we're still getting into kind of a bad situation. All right, back to Anakin. Keep him ability blocked. All right, let's do a silent strike. No, because that may kill him, and we won't be ready to attack Clone Sharpshooter at that point. All right, should we pop a heal? No, let's save the heal for if we actually lose the Brute, which we may well. We may well lose him. Trying to keep these AoEs under control. So now the problem we've got now is that we want to kill Anakin, yes. We want to kill Clone Sergeant, yes. But if we kill one of these two and then don't go for the medic next, then the medic will probably just bring him back. So let's go ahead and cleanse with Hoggle. We'll call Soldier to assist. Hopefully we'll get the ability block here. Got it. Let's start working down the medic's protection so that when it comes time to go for him, we will be able to do so. After we get another ability block on Anakin, of course. Okay. Clone Sergeant is going to go soon. Let's see if we can get an ability block on medic. We got it. Alright, we're going to save the silent strike. This should finish him off. Okay, there goes the armor shred. We have him ability blocked. Let's just try to focus down Anakin while making sure that the medic is continuously ability blocked. If we get a silent strike with Spy, we might want to take it. Does this remove turn meter? Remove turn meter from debuffed enemies. Let's see if we can get some turn meter removal. Alright, Duran says, as soon as you kill Annie, you're safe, keeping Sergeant under control. Okay, so I should have killed Annie first and kept Sergeant under control. But it's fine, it's working out so far. Now we need to see if we silent strike here. We will do damage, but we will remove the ability block, so I'm not going to do that. I should be silent striking more than I am. But as long as I have control, I feel like we'll just keep the control here. Keep the control. Alright, there's an AoE. That was kind of a rough AoE, to be honest, from a tank. Alright, we're keeping to using only the basic with Soldier because that gives Spy turn meter. Alright, so far so good. This is feeling good, you guys. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to taunt with Sunfac. It's going to remove turn meter, and it's also going to give a bunch of buffs to ourselves, right? Yeah, we get a bunch of buffs. And then when we lose these buffs, all these buffs go to everybody. We're also going to go ahead and use the cleanse and the heal. And we're about to do Spies. I wanted to scope out the haters to get this guy out of stealth, but no luck. No luck. Okay. So let's focus this guy now. He's way squishier. I think it's time to silent strike, you guys. Think it's time to silent strike? Oh man, didn't get the kill. Come on, Spy. Here's the thing with Spy silent strike. If you silent strike somebody that you haven't been attacking, it's not going to do as much damage because the computer invisibly stacks the debuffs that the Geonosians put on them. It stacks them. I don't know why, and I don't know how high, but it stacks them, and so it looks like he's just got 3, but right now he might have like 20 as far as the game is concerned, and all of those go into Spy's Silent Strike ability. Gonna end with full banners. I don't think I'm gonna end with full banners, but at least I ended with a W. There we go, 792,000 points. And unfortunately, you guys, even though that got a little hairy at the end, that's way easier than the WAP mission. So that's gonna get hairy in the WAP mission. Duran is saying, as long as you have the battle under control with Geos, all is good. It's all about controlling the board. A lot of this game is about that. A lot of this game really is about control rather than damage. And that's why speed is so important, because speed lets you get out there and control. So like I say, that's the only team we have for offense. So we can deploy. We're going to deploy right here. And even though it won't even come close to getting 1 star, we just want to make sure, take a look to make sure before we hit this button it's not going to go into the next star, because it's very important to our guild and to everybody that we do not get a star. And there we go, we have time for one more attempt on the fleet. We're in 2nd place last I checked. Hopefully we can get into 1st, but even if we can't, it's almost the same number of crystals for 2nd place. Here we go. But you know we want that 1st place. You know we want that. Duran says, nice win. Well, Duran, thank you so much for the feedback, man. That was very good information. I've watched videos on Darkside GeoTV. I've taken my time and read the stuff. You still taught me things there. And because you taught me things and I repeated them to other people, you taught other people things too. So well done. Thank you for the backup. All right. So we're going to do a basic on boss. Last time I held off on this ability. We're going to go ahead and do it this time. Let's go ahead and just start getting some damage out there. Why not? There goes the taunt. Now he's got defense down right now, which is really going to help us do some damage to him. Don't kill our soldier. Please don't kill our soldier. Sunfax taking the heat like a champ. We need to get this buff immunity. Oh, we don't get a turn yet because of this scallywag. I always forget that. All right, come on, buff immunity. Land. Didn't get it. Did not get it. We're about to lose. Oh, and now he lost his... Oh, he doesn't even have buzz droids anymore. It looks like we got the bad RNG tonight, you guys. Bad RNG tonight. Dodged? This is really bad RNG. We're getting, this is rough. This is rough. All right, we're gonna take one more stab at him. We got him out of there. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now we got to go for this guy. Oh, there goes our other damage dealer, and there goes our last character. All right, well, 2nd place it is. 2nd place it is. Duran says, always glad to help. Thank you so much for your help, sir. Okay, wait a minute. I missed some stuff. I missed Cody Bowden. I'm sorry, Cody. Hey, Padawan, what is your most enjoyable type of raid? Personally, I enjoy tank takedown the most. Hands down the Sith raid. Hands down the Sith raid. When it came out, and I was playing the game when the tank raid came out, and I was playing the game when the Sith raid came out. I don't even remember. Did the Rancor raid come out with the game? I don't remember. I don't know if I was playing like day 1 of the game. I've been playing almost since the release. Anyway, when the Sith raid came out, it was like nobody had any idea. How do we do damage in this thing? How do we win? We were like spending days and days in phase 1. And so I was like, all right, this is my thing. I'm going to make the Sith raid my thing. I'm going to build teams to get my 2% in the Sith raid or whatever we were trying to get so our guild could win the Sith raid. And I built any team I could find on YouTube. I would slowly build it. I didn't care about Grand Arena. Grand Arena wasn't a thing, I don't think, then yet. I don't think. I didn't care about anything but the raids. And so the Sith raid, I made it my baby, and I became a Sith raid specialist. And then that was actually on my original account that happened, which I don't play that account anymore. And it's funny to look at those teams now because they're Gear 12, because relics weren't a thing at the time. It was just Gear 12. And so I'm like, how did I think that this was a Sith raid focused account? But at the time it was. I had Jedi Training Ray. I had CLS for Phase 4. I had, I forget what else I had. Oh, the Jedi team. I had a Jedi, a Yoda lead, a Zeta Yoda lead on that thing. That's how dedicated I was to the raid. I was like, Zeta Yoda lead, of course I'm going to do that. It's for the raid. But yeah, Sith raid is definitely my favorite. Dog is saying, it's a great day in the First Order. I love knocking out the turrets on the tank. Yeah, that is fun to knock out the turrets on the tank. And auto that dead tank for like 40 turns. With what? You saying you do that with the First Order? Duran says Sith Raid is his favorite. I can't wait to solo it once I get Jedi Master Kenobi. You know you're going to be soloing with Jedi Master Kenobi because you already got Cat, baby. You got Cat already. Alright, so the last thing I wanted to do today is I wanted to do a little bit of mod work. I've been saving this for you guys, and I realize I'm not able to save all the mod work for the stream because A, it's boring, B, it's time consuming, but I wanted to do a little. See, we're at 15 million credits. We've been doing nothing with our credits so that we can save up to work on mods. The time has finally come to work on our mods, and I'm going to show you guys how we do it. So what we've done so far is we've gone through all of our mods and we've thrown away the mods we don't want. And what we have are a lot of mods with potential, but we don't have a lot of mods that are good yet. And most of our potential are in our white and green mods, okay? So what we do is we click on the filter, we click E is the white mods or the gray mods, D is the green mods, and then we confirm. And then we're going to sort them by speed because we want to work on the mods that already have the highest speed for the mod type it is. Now, the speed is going to bring up arrows. As you can see, arrows have the highest speed. So we're going to take arrows out of the equation. We're going to select all of our mods but our arrows. And this will bring up the mods that are green or white that have the highest speed, which will be the best opportunities for us to slice and maybe get even higher speed. The last thing we do is we make sure we uncheck this box, only unassigned mods, because we want to upgrade mods that are on characters and off characters. We want to upgrade all of our mods at the same time. So we're now primed and ready to take the slicing materials we've been farming and put them into our mods and see what happens. Now, I farmed the slicing materials to get the mods from gray to blue. So if they're already green, we're only going to take them up 1 level to blue. If they're gray, we're going to take them up 2. We're just going to go through and see if we can find some more speed. This mod's not even level 15, so we're going to start by taking it up to level 15. And then we're going to slice it. We're looking for speed. TOG says, mod stream, best content. Haha, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Only 5 characters left to gear 13, and it's all Relic mats missing. Oh, Durand is talking about the last characters needed to get Kenobi. TOG's looking forward to a mod stream. This is the steak sauce content I need. Mods are my weak spot. Ketchup. Alright. TOG says it's ketchup. Cody says it's steak sauce. Now, this is not how you acquire new mods, and this is not how you decide what mods to keep. This is after you've already decided what mods to keep, then how do you decide what mods to slice? Alright? If it's got 2 hits in speed already, we're going to slice it if it's green. Come on, baby. Give us that speed. No speed. Tenacity is not bad. Because it's already got 11 speed, we will be slicing this mod up higher. I guess we might as well do it now. We got some of these. Let's do it. We got some more speed, so there we go. That's a bit of a win for Thrawn. And now that mod is... So what we're going to do is now we're not going to slice this mod anymore, probably. Let's just keep going down the line. Keep down the line. DOG says, wait, are you about to bulk slice everything to blue? That's the idea. I don't think I'm not gonna do it all on stream, but that is the idea. Alright, crit chance is a good hit. It's a good hit. Well, let's hit it again. No dice. Alright, so this one, probably not gonna slice it anymore. I might, but it's difficult when you're looking at a purple mod and it still only has 2 hits. See, this had 2 hits in speed but while it was green. So if I'm looking at taking it to gold and then higher, probably not gonna do it. Probably not gonna do it. Alright, what do we got here? We got an offense primary. 6 speed, you guys see that? That's the biggest hit you can get. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness, 4 more speed. Look at this, an offense cross with 20 speed. Oh man, and I don't have the match to take it any higher, but doggone it, that was a good slice. That was a good slice. Let's keep this going. Nope. It has offense percent, which is a good secondary, but it's on a defense mod. I'm thinking I'm not going to slice this anymore. I might. I'll give it one more try. Nope. Okay. So we're not slicing that one anymore. Here we go. Protection primary. We got to start by leveling this up. No speed, but offense is good. No speed. All right. This bad boy is going to probably stay here. It's not a bad mod, but it's not something we're gonna see. If you guys notice, let's take a look at this. It costs only 5 of these and 15 of these to get it from green to blue. So that's a relatively low cost. All right, it's relatively low cost. And then when we slice it here, we didn't get speed. Now it takes 10 of these and 25 of these. It's a lot more cost. These actually are relatively hard to farm compared to these, so it takes a big chunk of these. So every time you go up in color, it's almost exponential in how much more it costs. So you really have to decide, is this worth it to still put points into? And in this case, I'm gonna say 9 speed on a blue mod is not worth it unless it has great other stats. And in this case, it's 1 offense and 2 defense. It's kind of a confused mod, so I'm not even going to take it any higher than that. So let's keep this going. Man, I haven't farmed mods in a while now. Kind of miss it. You got everybody already modded, I guess, huh? I mean, you can always make your mods better. So right out of the gate, we're looking at it. It's a health mod. It's got all survivability secondaries and speed. So this is a good candidate already. Oh, and we got 5 speed. We got 5 speed, and we got some defense. But this is definitely one I'm going to be taking up higher. Definitely going to take that up higher. Let's do a few more, and then we're going to call it. But basically, as you see, because I sorted by speed, we had a couple 11s and a couple 10s. Now we're getting into the 9s. It's still good. It's a 4 and a 5 that led us to this point. So once again, this is a confused mod. Partially offense, partially defense. And it didn't hit speed again, so we're going to stop right there. Now this mod, look at this. Look at this mod, you guys. Already, right out of the gate. Crit chance, offense, speed. And it's a crit chance mod. It is really focused mod. The only problem is it's got a tenacity primary. If this was the offense primary, it would be insane. But let's just see what it does with speed. Offense percentage is good. That's worth hitting again. And crit chance is good, but no speed. And a bad primary. I don't think I'm going to be taking that one any higher. 2 more. 2 more. Brian Thompson says, gotta run, have a good weekend, way to kill it. Thank you, Brian. Great to have you, man. I didn't even know you were still here. You were here for the whole stream. Have a great weekend, man. We'll see you on Monday. We'll see you on Monday. Duran's farming slicing materials for a while now. Got a lot of good 5A mods. Want to upgrade to 6E. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. See, what Duran's doing is he's already to the next level. We've gone from gray to green, green to blue, and then when you get up to these here, you get up to 5A, then you have to make the decision, do I want to take them up to 6E, which is an even higher cost. The cost just continues to go higher and higher. But you got to expect that you're going to be, not going to take that any higher. Not going to take that any higher, probably. You got to expect that you're going to be probably getting like 1 in 100 that hits the way you want. Like that one that we got 20 speed, that's great. And it's on Thrawn. Hey, we got another hit on speed there. Let's try it again. No speed. But see, this is a speed mod, and it's got all defensive stats, which means that it kind of knows what kind of mod it is. There's going to be characters we want speed mods on that we want survivability, so this will be good for that. All right, one more, last one. I want to do Vader's mod. Vader needs more speed badly, and he didn't get it. This is just a bad mod for Vader. Look, defense, health. Bad mod for Vader. I'm just going to have to find Vader some better mods. I'm not going to take that one any higher. I really want to try to spend most of my slicing mats in the lower tier in the white and green. And by the time they get to blue, I want them to be good. And that way I know I can slice them to purple and gold and beyond. I want to be really selective in this lower section so that by the time they get up to the upper section, it's actually worth slicing because of how much it costs. So I'm going to be doing a lot more mod slicing off stream, but that's my process. Just to look at it again, we select everything but the arrows because we don't want the speed arrows to muddy up the process. We select white and green, and in this case we just did green. But just to take a look here at the white ones or the gray ones, you see it only costs 10 to take it from gray to green and just see if it hits good. It only costs 10 of one type. Very good value, very good value. And 18k credits is almost nothing. Almost nothing. So let's just, as an example, see this. And look at that, it hits speed. So that now goes into our greens, in our top tier greens. So the best thing might be to start with the whites and then go to the greens and then go to the blues. I don't know if it's best to start from the top down or the bottom up. The point is you farm slicing materials and you try to find more speed for your account. Duran is asking, are you doing something after the stream? If so, we can speak on Sunday or Monday. Going to be moving tomorrow and Sunday morning. Yeah, Duran, I am doing something after the stream. It's time to have dinner with my lovely wife, and we're going to have some chill time together. So yeah, maybe Sunday, but we really don't have to chat at the same time. Maybe we could just do it with messages in the Discord. Just DM me and we'll say, what do you think about this? And then a couple hours later, you'll look at the phone and you can respond. And a couple hours later, I'll look at the phone, whatever. Maybe we can do it that way. But I love the idea. We got to make it happen. We just got to figure out how to make it happen the best way. Let's see what we happen here. I think this is rank 2. Yep. See, 375 crystals. Rank 1 is 400 crystals. So it's almost as much. We'll take it. Free to play. DOG says later, Gator. I'm guessing he's talking to Brian, but now I'm going to take it that he's talking to me too, because you guys, we are out of time. We had a great Grand Arena. Got some undersizes. Got our loved feet. What is this? Clear territories. Let's claim that too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excellent. Grand Arena's going well. I feel like that's going to be a win. We're gridlocked in Conquest. I don't know what's going to happen with this. This might be it. This might be it. But if nothing else, all right, you guys, let's say this happens to you. Let's say this happens to you. You get gridlocked in Conquest. What you do is you look at the event feats and you say, okay, I still want to get as many rewards as I can. So I want to go back to old battles and try to get this, that'll leave a mark. Try to get this, dabble in darkness. Try to get defeat 400 enemies. We can get every one of these feats except for the live in the light, because we don't have a light side team that's strong enough to win any battles. So even if we get gridlocked here, that doesn't mean that this is our maximum points. We can still go back and get as many points as we can. We can get the remaining points that we missed here on our first way through. Don't give up in Conquest. Even if you get gridlocked, continue to go in there and get as many points as possible, because everything helps. Everything helps, you guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I had a blast, and I hope you did too. And don't forget that Jesus loves you very, very much.